Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As we discussed the other day, we're going to do something a little bit different, something new. We're going to try and keep this going for as long as the self-isolation has to continue. Now, I still have to work because, according to Boris, I'm a key worker at the minute in the old Tesco. So we're going to try and do this as much as we can. Content is going to be dry for God knows how long. There's no football to talk about. There's only so much speculating I can do. There's only so much discussing this virus mixed with football that I could do. So in the meantime, if you enjoy Football Manager, if you enjoy video games, then you might enjoy this. We're doing a self-isolation save. Celtic, what we're going to do, we're going to try our best to go as far as we can, complete the 10 in a row, complete something in Europe, try and win a Europa League or something. We're going to try and do something in Football Manager, and you're going to be here with me for as long as maybe this isolating will last. I don't know how long that will be, but it's all I really have for now. If there's any videos you want to see, please feel free to leave it in the comments. Tweet me at RyanStephenF. Let me know anything, because it's going to be a struggle for a while, lads. I didn't really want to do an FM save. I don't like doing video game series, as you know. I just never have the time to do them. But I guess now that we're locked in, I have no excuses apart from when I'm at work. So, we're doing a Celtic save, as you see on screen now. Bang, look at that. There's me, fat me. Look at him. Fat, specky, beard. We've got everything. The only thing that's unrealistic is his clothes. I don't dress as well as that. I don't wear suits usually. We're going to go for that. We're going to confirm our stats. And if you don't play Football Manager, then this might be confusing to you. It might be new to you. Just join along the road. It's so much better than FIFA. It's the best football game out. It's free right now on Steam for a little while this is happening. They put it out for free, so feel free to go and play it. And here we are, Celtic hire Ryan Fitzsimons. In today's episode, the first episode, we're just going to get to know the club. We already know the club. We're all Celtic fans pretty much right now. Hopefully we get more views in the first episode, but as a Celtic fan, I pretty much know the inside out of the club. Here we have something new. This has been added to this year's game. It's not new now because the game's been out since November, but this is the 5-year plan or whatever. They give you the plan until the end of the 2024 season. This year they want me to work within my wage budget, win the league, win the Scottish Cup, win the Betfred Cups, win the treble, and reach the group stages of the Champions League. Can we one up what happened in real life? Can we try and actually get to the Champions League rather than the Europa League? It's got to be interesting, because one thing I've not tried in this Football Manager, I don't want a press conference, I really don't. One thing I've not done in this Football Manager is tried a different tactic. Usually I stick with the 4-2-3-1 and I always rely on that. We're going to use it in Europe because it's most reliable and we'll probably get a lot further. But in the league, we're going to try it. We're going to go for the 3-5-2 and see what happens. Today's episode is just going to be more of a setup. We'll set up the tactic. We'll have a look around the team. We'll have a look at some transfer targets. You guys get as involved in the series as possible. That would be ideal. If you want me to sign any particular players, let me know. And we'll see what we can do. This is the players whose contracts are running up at the end of the season. Right now, I don't have any plans. Johnny Hayes, I'm going to offer a new contract because I do want to keep him here as a fringe player at the club. He could come in use. And we're going to extend his contract to the end of next season. The rest of them will come to at the end because I'm not too bothered about keeping the likes of Calvin Miller and Mark Hill, Stephen Welsh and such. And FM, they're not really that great, so they're not going to do much of the team, and probably better to get them off the wage bill and maybe sign some other young players who do have a future in the club. I've got to accept the current vision because yes, we should be winning trebles, we should be winning everything else, and it is the updated squads as well, may I add. We have the January transfer windows in, so Scott Sinclair is away to Preston, and it's just giving me a kind of recap of our players who have left the club. Obviously Kieran Tierney heading over to Arsenal, Snake, and so we've got to have a look at the squad very quickly. If we put it on the reports, and we'll see who the best players are here. If you've played Football Manager and you don't want Celtic, you kind of know your way about already, but this is how they rate the team. This is who's the best to the worst. Odsonne Edouard, obviously number one. I mean, look at his stats, 17 finish, and he is lethal in this game. Trust me, lethal. I've done a Celtic save already this year. He scored 65 goals in one season. That was insane. We've got players over the whole park who are good. The worst apparently being Craig Gordon, who still has decent stats for being a 2.5-star ability player. 17 out of aerial reach, 16 in one-on-one, 17 reflexes. For a 36-year-old, very impressive, and probably still could do something, but we've obviously got Fraser Forster. Who needs Craig Gordon when you've got big Fraser Forster in your squad? So, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I've never used the 3-5-2 in Football Manager before, so it's going to be a learning curve for all of us. It's going to be something new, going to be something different, going to be something tasty, and we're going to try our best. So we're going to go for the 3-5-2, wherever it may be. I don't actually see it. We'll just stick on the 3-4-3 and then we'll change it about. How I'm going to work this is going to be interesting, because also I can play people as wide players, I can bring them back to be wing backs, It's crazy. I've never done this before. This could go horrendously wrong. We don't want to be getting battered off the likes of Hamilton because of my tactical inabilities. But you know what? I feel like we'll be fine. And you know, we've got a team here who are perfectly capable. What we're going to do now is I'm going to load in my second tactic. It's called the FM19 because that's the tactic I used last year. This is my backup tactic. This is the reliable. This never lets me down. It's just a basic 4-2-3-1 with the instructions being such and such. It's been very successful with Celtic in the past. It's just gegenpress, really. The gegenpress is a very reliable tactic if you know how to work it and you get the right players in. You need fit players all over the park. You need your middle to be really stamina driven. So you look at Scott Brown. If I go to him just now, if I can even find his name, Scott Brown, there he's there. You look at him, stamina. It's not the greatest, 14, but he makes up for the natural fitness being up there at 17. Fantastic for that role. And then of course Callum McGregor, who for some reason actually in this game does not have great stamina or great natural fitness, considering he's played some of the most minutes in the whole of football around the world. So quite crazy that McGregor starts so low for that, but we have a very promising team. That'll be the tactic we use in Europe more than likely. But the 3-5-2 is what we're going to try and roll with in the league. Try something different, replicate what Celtic have done in real life. We're going to be positive about it. We're going to go make the instructions just now. I'll come back to you when I filled in the instructions, the player roles, and selected a team. So I've filled in I've kind of rolled with this just now. I've just kind of filled in what I want the team to do, replicate a style that I imagine in my head would be very suiting for domestic football. It's something that we should be able to, you know, beat any team with. We're very pressing, we're very urgent, the intensity is probably quite high. We're going to keep it fairly narrow. I've put that on, but focusing the play down the left and right, play out from the defence, let's keep it calm, and that is replicated in here where you see how we have the sorry, it's not the wrong, it's the wrong one. Take short kicks, you know, like let's from the distribution, let's keep it short, let's play up the park, let's not boot it long. We're going to try and keep it calm and collected in this league. Passing directness, keep it shorter, as I said, high tempo though, because I want us to be running at defence with a lot of pace, making teams worried. And then when we're off the ball, press, high line of engagement, high defensive line, prevent the shot, goalkeeper distribution on the other end, be more urgent with the pressing. A defensive width though, I'm just going to keep on standard, not too much to worry about there. And then I can just quick pick the team, see what it gives us. Okay, it's not letting me, so I'm going to have to pick a team myself, and then I'll fill in the roles to suit what I think is best for us. Now, I could go anyway about this. I could bring them back and play as wing backs, which is probably more ideal for the players that we have, because I do want to play Taylor and Frimpong. Yes, Forrest will be dropped, can you believe it? Crazy scenes there. Christopher Ayer, he's obviously first name on the defensive side of things. Odds and Edouard up front. Daniel Arzani's high up there, isn't he? That's it sorted now. Scott Brown, bring him in, and Cham will be in the team. Yes, I think I'm going to play him as a... I don't know actually, it's quite difficult because I can bring McGregor at the cam and play him there and having Cham in behind. That's what I'm going to roll with for now. I know people won't agree with me saying no, you either play Christie in front of Brown and McGregor or you play Brown, McGregor and Christie. We'll work it, don't worry. We're going to have Big Julian, of course, in there, Greg Taylor, Jeremy Frimpong, quite all down, and then finally Hatem Abdelhamid. That is it, and then we can make signings to build on this starting 11. And Lee Griffiths, of course, forgot. Oh wait, Griffiths is injured. 4 days. Sorry, that's not bad. I was worried there. It's like, not an injury already. Come on. And that is pretty much the team we'll roll with. As for how they'll act, we're not going to play Foster and a sweeper keeper. I feel like that's quite rash. Ball playing defenders, I think, can play in each side of the defence. Just keep them on defend, and then we'll have the big covering centre half, which probably would suit Julian, wouldn't it? The ball playing defender is Ayer. And then, look, this is the annoying thing. Look at Greg Taylor. He's not good at playing that wing back role, so I'm going to have to set him on training to take care, to try and build him on that, which is quite annoying because yeah, he can play it. We know he can play it. It would just help if he could, like, on a better, you know, basis than that. We're going to play both of them on support roles though. No, do it actually automatic. We'll keep him on automatic. I better change that in Taylor's development because I put him on support. We'll play a wing back. Try and get him built up on. You can't get him on automatic, so we'll just keep it in support just now. I guess that's a kind of nice middle ground. It's not attacking, not defending, it's support. Brown is going to be our box to box midfielder. No, actually, no, ball winning midfielder. And Cham will be our box to box midfielder. Oh, we could have him as an advanced playmaker actually, because that would suit him. A deep line playmaker maybe. Is that too deep? I don't know, it's actually quite difficult to pick for Nchama, isn't it? Look at this, he can play so many roles well. He can play a Mazzara, advanced playmaker. Box to box, I suppose, would be ideal, considering we need a wee bit of help defensively. McGregor definitely on that advanced playmaker role, and then the strikers, we'll have Griffiths and Edouard linking up fantastically together, I imagine. We'll keep Edouard, or we'll keep both of them pressing forward, actually, but let's keep the pressing in the game, and that should do it. That should be a good enough team, I imagine. If it doesn't work, we'll obviously make changes. The tactic might be a little bit all over the place for now. As for the bench, I mean, where's Scott Bain? He's in the reserves. That's a shame. He's been brought down. We need to bring him back up. Maritz Bauer's in there. We've got good players all over the park. I mean, oh my god, Johnny Hayes in here. Ismaili Asoro has 5-star potential. Oh, we'll be getting him involved at some point then. We'll bring him onto the bench, definitely. James Forrest, definitely on the bench. We need a full-back on there as well. Mohamed El Yunusi, bring him in there just now. And we'll fill in with another fullback. So I'll move some players up now, and you'll see it's a lot more stacked down here in the reserves. We've got Johnny Hayes in now, Big Bio's in. There was players who were just sitting in the reserves, so Scott Bain, Mikey Johnson, Marian Schved and Patrick Kamala. Kamala I do want to use in this save in the future, but I'm going to offer him out on loan for the first season, so he's getting some football. And Marian Schved as well, I'm going to do the same with, once again, someone I do want to try and get involved maybe in the future, but he's not going to be involved this year, so we will send him out on loan. But for the team, I think that's pretty good. Now, if we look at our staff, how we're looking at the staff side of things, we could go with another couple of coaches, I believe. We've got the best goalkeeping coach in the game, in the world, in my opinion, and Stevie Woods. We've got Big John Kennedy and Damien Duff as well. We've got a great coaching team. We'll just bring in another fitness coach and another actual coach just to be safe and make sure we've got enough there, because we're taking this very seriously. We've not got a chief scout though, that's not great, so we'll try and get one of those in. A technical director we don't need. We've already got a director of football. A loan manager, never knew that was a role. We don't need a loan manager. Just bring in some more scouts, hopefully. And then on the physio side of things, everything seems fine. Maybe an extra physio. We want to be elite. We want to be going far in Europe as well. So I'm trying to stack us out with as many resources that makes us one of the biggest teams. Oh, we'll be able to end the episode with a game. Isn't that nice? That's handy. Dundee don't want Luke O'Connell on loan, but we have got loan offers coming in. We're just going to accept them all, and he can pick where he wants to go. Patrick Kamala as well. Plenty of offers coming in for him. Send him out on loan. Marian Schved. And the more game time they get this season, it'll be better for when they come back. As in terms of scouting, players that the scouting team will want me to sign, let's have a look. Nick Hammond is the chief scout right now, because we don't have one. This is the players that they rate the highest that we should go for. Alexander Mitrovic being at the top, Sean Longstaff being in there. Like, unrealistic would get any of those two players. There's a lot of players, I mean, Scott McTominay, not going to happen. We have 12.5 million to spend, or 12.5 million. Actually, I'm going to bring it down, put the wage budget up. 10 million quid we have to spend. So let me know who you think we should sign. In real life, obviously, we're crying out for positions such as a right winger, another centre half, maybe a left back. Who knows? Let me know who you want me to sign in the comments. We'll try and build a save around you guys. We'll try and get something going decent enough there. Because at the end of the day, I want to make this as entertaining for you. The way we'll work it is I'll probably play a lot of games off camera, come back for the biggest games, I'll give a recap. If you watch people like Dr. Benji and guys like that, you'll know how they work their saves. And hopefully there'll be a lot of humour and alongside it as well. We'll ask John Kennedy to do the code of conduct. I don't want to be too strict coming in my first season. We'll let Kennedy be familiar with what he's doing. Oko Flex on loan, yep, we'll let him go. There's a lot of things we have to do and dance around and show. Like, there's stuff I could go and see and go and look at the board and stuff like that. There's so many things that I can show you about Club Vision, Club Info, finances. I mean, the finance, 72 million in the bank, we're looking good. Development centre, if you look in our reserves, we have Leo Connor, a 5-star potential, same with Luke O'Connell, Ewan Henderson, and the under 18s, we have there he is, I forgot he was even there. Karamoko Dembele, he can, I can't talk, he can be massive. Karamako is what I end up calling him half the time because I speak too fast. But we'll get into this. In the Champions League qualifiers, we'll look at our schedule actually, I've not looked at that. We've got Hearts in the first game of the season. A lot of friendlies that will get cancelled because of Champions League qualifiers. A decent enough run. Rangers on the 6th game of the season, the first one being at Celtic Park in this. Which is a Leicester the friendly, that's not bad. But there's our first Champions League qualifier, and it's against Sujeska Nikšić of Montenegro. We should be putting about 10 by them, but we'll end the episode on that game. We'll let John Kennedy do the tap. Oh, look at that, great. Bruised ankle. Greg Taylor out already, which means Johnny, Johnny Hayes will be in for the first game. You love to hear it, don't you? I mean, everybody knows I genuinely love Johnny Hayes. Like, I don't sarcastically love him. I do love Johnny Hayes. If you don't, he's going to be big this season. He's going to be massive for us. I'm telling you. See, at the end of the year when he's winning the Player of the Year award, then we'll see who's laughing. We'll see who's laughing. Olivia and Cham's still on holiday. Well, why are you on holiday, son? The season's starting. What's that about? Okay, so Cham and Taylor have to drop out today, which means Johnny Hayes will in fact come, who's not registered. Oh, fuck me. That's my own fault, boys. Sorry, Bolly, ball and golly it is. Let's hope for the best. Bolly, ball and golly coming in. Lee Griffiths still not fit enough to play. We'll bring Christie in there, bring McGregor back. Griffiths will have to drop out the team. Luckily, we do have Patrick Clamara registered, so we'll get to see him playing a Celtic shirt. That'll be interesting. Griffiths can still come onto the bench though, and so can Greg Taylor. They're only carrying knocks. They don't need to come onto the game, and that'll do for the first game, won't it, lads? That'll have to do it. That is our team. We're trying this 3-5-2. We're going to see how it goes. Dressing room, let's go. Ask assistant, bang bang, bigger bosh. Let's go. Send assistant to that, and bang, here we are. We're ready. We're going to play in 2D Classic because it's the only way to go. We're going to speed things up a little bit. Let's go. First game of, do you know what? I'm actually just going to put on, should I put on goals for the first game? Because I feel like we've went long enough. Or you can only put on key highlights. Because I feel like we could score potentially a lot of goals in this game, get a lot of chances. Say that, watch us win 1-0 now. Wouldn't be surprised. Would not be shocked. Okay, here we go. Ball away from Sekulic. Abdel Ahmed is going to be chasing down that ball. Jeez, I just realised the time. I've got texts flying in from my phone. HMRC. Excuse me? Got a text for the HMRC boys. That's not very good. Scared in case that's a scam. Apparently I have outstanding tax payments. Not paid tax in my life. This is a great thing to throw out on YouTube, isn't it? You know, my personal life. I've not had to pay tax. I don't make enough to pay tax. Wish I bloody did. Anyway, Jeremy Frimpong's picked up a knock now. That's fantastic. But it looks as though he'll be fine to carry on. I mean, he's picked up it's a pulled groin. I don't really want to chance that because if it turned into a tear, then they've got a red card. They're down to 10 right now. We've got we've went 33 minutes without a goal, boys. You know, something would be nice. A wee goal would be nice. Edward sends it in. Christopher Ayer off the bar. Oh, close enough. Right, we're going to take off Frimpong. I don't want to risk a tear of some form, so we're going to bring Abdel Ahmed over onto the right hand side. He's not ideally great at wing back, but we should be fine against a mob like this. Julian Ayer, we're going to do it. We're going to change it. We're going to watch the rest of these highlights. This episode's been long enough. Edward just over the bar. We're going to change it up and change it to only commentary. And then when we get goals, we'll know. Don't worry, rest of the episodes, you'll get to see everything happen. But as for today, I just want to get the first episode out because I might be leaving for work in like 25 minutes. So, not ideal. Celtic 0-0 at half time, not great. Usually I'm always up about 8-0 in these games. And we're up 1-0 right there. Bang, here we go. Ball and golly. He went forward with the ball, beats his man, swings it over. Abdel Ahmed with the header. Who said he can't play right wing back? Yeah, 1-0 Celtic with the look at the possession, 72%, 21 shots, 9 on target to their 1 with not being on target. So it's been a dominant performance, I would say, from the boys. Let's just hope it goes in. Is it 2-0? Is that 2? It still says 1 up there. That was 2-0. Patrick Clamara, another headed goal. Celtic 2, Sujeska 0. That should be enough to see us through going over to Parkhead and then hopefully getting another result. Patrick Clamara grabbing a goal though. You love to see it. Maybe we don't need to loan him out. Maybe he's got something. I don't know if I want to loan Clamara. I think I would like to use him this season. I don't know. We'll see. It's 3-0. Paul and Golly gets a goal. And don't tell us another header. It is as well. Jesus, 3 headed goals from Celtic in this first qualifying game. Wow. I mean, it's better than real life. Usually our headed goals are few and far between. 39 shots, 20 in target. We've only got 3 goals. It's 4-0. Abdel Ahmed with another. It's another header, isn't it? It's 4 headed goals. It surely can't be another headed goal, is it? Is it another headed goal? Oh, it is. It's another headed goal. 4 headers, 4 goals. And Abdel Ahmed's having the game of his life from right wing back. Kamara gets his second. Is this one a strike? Kamara press. This is it. This is what we need. This is what I'm talking about. The pressing will work. Kamara through and goal 1-on-1. Cool as you like. Takes it as close to the keeper. Buries it in the bottom corner. Celtic 5. Sujeska 0. That is it all over. And there we go. Scott Brown getting his first of the season. Look at this wallop. That's a belter there goal. Well done, Brown, my son. 6-0. We're firing them in late, aren't we? Will we get another limit 4 full time? Nah, that's it. Celtic 6 to Jessica nil. You know, the 6 will do. They'll do. And if you've enjoyed the first episode, you know what, do like and subscribe. It'd be much appreciated. Hopefully get this up before I go to work. And aye, see you all next time.